Okay, so I've got some parts laid out. I'm going to try to do some basic identification of what I think they might be. It's hard to tell because some of this is clear, so not sure what it is. This, I'm almost positive, is the oil pan. There you go. This is usually the bell housing or the flywheel cover. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Not too sure. Not sure what this could be. Exhaust ports, maybe? Don't know. Have to wait till we put the model together. Guess the cylinder walls. So you got two of them because it's an 8-cylinder. Part of the heads. Looks like the domes for the pistons or something, or not even the domes. Yeah, part of the heads, I guess, again. All right, let me get some more. It's real hard to identify because they're clear. And I haven't looked at the instructions, so I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. I'll be right back after I put the second group up. Okay, so here's the other one we had. Not quite sure because there's really no piece like this on a real engine. So it is on the model because they want you to be able to see. This is where the intake and exhaust come out. So, or the valves go in. So I'm not sure what it would be. Here's the other one, the other side. So I think this might be the exhaust ports here, but I'm not sure. These are the valve covers, and see, because they're clear rectangles, unless they're painted, you wouldn't be able to identify them. And I guess these are supposed to be the bottoms. I don't know what these clear things are. This looks like the front and rear of the engine block. So I guess they made it clear so you can see the crank going around and stuff. So this would be the top. Well, maybe not. This would be the bottom half. Because this, I think, is for the oil filter. Or it might even be the fuel pump. Not sure. So these are the caps. These are either the main caps or, I don't know. Oh, this one's broken here. Yeah, that's right. Nothing a little Tamiya can't fix. But, again, it's hard to identify because it's clear. Timing cover. So it looks like. Okay. Let me bring out some of the black parts now. Okay, this weird thing is the stand. I'm thinking this is part of the stand, but I'm not sure. Exhaust manifold. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 ports, and then going out to the exhaust. Air cleaner, the bottom, the top part. These are probably the valves, I would think. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, these are probably the valves, I would think. Might be the push rods. No, not the push rods. Have to be the valves. This looks like the starter. So hey, Dirk, no trolling me and saying I don't know shit, okay? Oops, excuse me. I don't know feces. So I'm just trying to guess what these parts are. Be back with the next set. Okay, so we got a lot of trees that got parts falling off of it, so that's why it looks like there's gaps, but there's a lot of extra parts in the box, so not to worry about it. This is the other part of the stand, looks like. This looks like fuel pump. Part of the bell housing, I have no idea. Flywheel. Don't know what these, these might be the spark plugs, because if on the 4-cylinder, they had something like this, and you put the boot over it, and they went into the block or something. Don't know. the journals. Maybe part of the stand, don't know. Here you got the intake manifold, runners, probably carburetor sits here, or it may go this way, don't know. Bracket probably for the alternator. I have no idea what this is. Might be a hand crank for this thing, because the original, if I remember, I wanted one as a kid, but I think back in the 70s they were like $20 at that time. That was a lot of stinking money. I mean, I could buy 10, 11, 12 kits for one of these. And they weren't powered. They didn't have batteries or anything. This went into the front of the engine, and you cranked it, and you could watch the cylinders go up and down, the pistons go up and down, everything, you know. It was really neat. So this might be a hand crank for it. Don't know. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, this is some of the odds and ends that fell off. The fan, 2 pieces. That's pretty neat. Because the 4-cylinder, it was one piece, and one of the blades broke off. So 2 pieces is pretty good. Probably the front part of the water pump, yeah. And then this looks like the back part, and this looks like the front part, and I guess it goes together, something like that. Okay. There's the other part of the intake manifold. So that was the bottom, and this is the top. So probably goes something like this, and the carburetor sits on top. One of the pulleys. There's another pulley, distributor. Not sure what that could be, or that. This is probably the alternator. I don't know. Air conditioning pump? I have no idea. The other halves of the exhaust manifolds. Don't know. And this is probably the back side of this. So, whatever this is supposed to be. Don't know. Okay, let me load some more parts. Alright, so here we got, looks like parts of the crankshaft, pistons, rocker arms, the cam. I can't remember the name of the gear that goes on the cam, but it's part of it. I have no idea what these could be. Push rods maybe? Don't know. I have no idea what those are. If I turn them over. Yep, still have no idea what those are. So, maybe half of the carburetor? Yep, looks like half of the carburetor. Alright. Got some more in here. Let me pull them out. So in this sprue, you got rods, some more parts of the piston, some more rocker arms, main caps, part of the crankshaft, I would think. The other half of the carburetor, I have no idea what that is. Looks like dipstick. And again, these small little things, I have no idea what they do, unless they're the ends for the pistons to hold them onto the rods. Don't know, but we'll see when it all gets together. As you can see, there's a lot of pieces, and some of the other pieces that I want to show you is the last thing. There's some spark plug wires, springs for the valves, I would guess, but it looks like it's missing a lot. I don't know. Well, they might all be in there, just all squirrely cubed together. There's also some screws. Looks like one of the fan belts. So, pretty neat kit. Always wanted one. I saw it at my site, so I bought it. And I got it at a good price. So, I'll try to post some updates as I go along and try not to build it all in one evening. Alright guys, thanks a lot.